Right, hello everyone, I do believe we're live. Right. Probably should have sorted out a few things for stream, but you know. Why shouldn't I make things difficult for myself? Right, there we are. But yeah, thank you to everyone though for kind of being patient recently with the streams and whatnot. What do you mean this video isn't available? There we go. I don't know why, but just then. Hello, by the way, Diversity Fan. Welcome to the stream, mate. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, just then my phone was trying to tell me, like, oh yeah, you're not allowed to watch this. Yeah, Minecraft's too 18 plus. Right, is my there we go. Microphone good? Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it, Fuzzy Fan? So yeah, I'm actually planning on doing a video on Minecraft, like uploading it tomorrow. Which is what I just thought, whilst there's some simple things to do right now, I might as well make use of the time. Yeah, quite a few of you guys wouldn't have actually seen my Minecraft world before, I just realised. Like, this right here is what we've been working on in the YouTube video I'm working on. To be honest, I never really have like a 2 week Minecraft phase, to be honest. I more or less just have random moments where I want to play games. Which is why sometimes you'll randomly see me like playing some game that you've never seen me stream before. But yeah, that's what I've been working on anyway in the YouTube video that I'm working on. Yeah, I've no idea why they added it in. Like, it's literally the most random thing ever. And they just decided to add it in. Hello, Cider. I mean, it's actually Friday. Patillo. What on earth are you two doing? Yeah, it's Diaz, isn't it? On another account. Just behave yourselves. Talk slow. Okay. For tin of that malarkey. But yeah, so the reason why I actually streamed Minecraft today uh, is that I've been working on obviously this in front of us here in the YouTube video I'm making, and currently, this is around. I think it's around 1,000 blocks of white concrete, maybe 2,000, and we need a lot more, like a lot more. So yes, not good. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Like I wasn't able to do that realm for longer, like 2 years ago. Like I happily would have, but for whatever reason, Minecraft just completely broke, and I was unable to like play the game altogether. Well, if I destroyed your house, I'm sure you deserved it. I've I've got the creative freedom here, so I make the rules. Right, so there's two things that I mainly need to do today in this like 3 4 hour stream. So okay, first thing we need to do is I'm not going to be able to finish this in today's stream. Resource gathering, yes. Oh, I forgot this is here. So yeah, main things we need to do is set up like a good interior here, so I can move the villagers into it. So that I've actually got a a trading hall. Because it's one thing I've needed to do like for the longest time on Minecraft whenever I played on this world, but I've just never done it. And we also need to get ourselves um like enough resources in order to complete the build. So this is roughly about 2 inventories worth of white concrete. Which actually, now that I think about it, that's about 4,000, isn't it? Like 3,800 around there. Have some mercy on me. Okay. That is the look I'm going for, yeah. because we're gonna have like two areas here with the villagers in, and then we're gonna have like quite a few farms in the center here. One of them being a bamboo farm to trade sticks and whatnot. I obviously need as well a gunpowder farm. Backroom mazes. You know, I can't lie. I've never enjoyed the backrooms. Like, I've always just found it a bit unappealing, like not my type of style of content. But yeah, there are some terrible accents here in the UK for people to understand. I've probably got one of the most like neutral accents, to be honest. Like when I say neutral, I kind of mean like it's a bit of a lore dump about the King of the Moths. Oh, great. My cats have found my chicken sandwich that I left on the floor earlier. I made myself a chicken sandwich, and I ate all of them apart from one, and they appear to have fished it out. Okay, Cider. We are going to be live for another, like, 3 hours, 2 hours, around there. So if you get time, feel free to jump into the stream. Back in a few months. Well, no promises I'll be live in a few months' time. Yeah, I'll see you, Cider. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, I did tell you that it's not a good sandwich, didn't I? I told you it's not a sandwich for cats. But my female cat Tink, she's had her head in the food for like a good 2 minutes now, 3 minutes. And after eventually taking a bite, she just scoffed it off. You know, it's kind of went, like, the fuck's this shit? This isn't gourmet. I ordered the premium meal. Okay, I got a random piece of concrete powder. Oh, smudge is going in. Okay. Smudge says, yes, I accept the chicken. Tink has said, no, this isn't my cat meat. Smudge, I don't quite think anyone is going to be taking a barbecue chicken away from you. He keeps looking around for some reason for like if someone's going to come steal his food. Maybe he's worried that Tink is going to come back. But yeah, I actually had um like a good amount of fun making the video yesterday. The parts that I've already recorded have been all edited together. So far, we're looking at around a 12-minute video, which I predict will go up to about 20 minutes by the time it gets uploaded. Which, to be honest, for a Minecraft video, that's actually like a really good length. I should probably shut my window. It's getting a bit chilly. Yeah, I don't know about the rest of the UK at the moment, but whereabout I'm at is really fucking cold. Like the weather has just went from, being absolutely blazing to absolutely plummeting down. Like only a few weeks ago, not even a few weeks, a few days, I was like absolutely sweating just by sitting down. And now here I am, like basically wearing a jumper. So yeah, what box should we make here? Uh, we need a good contrast here to the color white. So maybe it'd be. We either need a dark color or another bright color to go alongside. Hmm. I'm just now thinking like in the places where I've like kind of seen and worked myself. Inside a factory like this, we tend to have. What on earth is up there? Okay. Apparently, we've got mobs spawning on my roof. Not good. But yeah, they tend to have rooms and stuff like that, which are, like single colors and whatnot. They don't really care about interior design and the way they look. So maybe I should try and go for an approach like that, where it's kind of, maybe make everything a bit like grayish. and kind of use different blocks to add in a bit of texture. It's like use tiny bits of like diorite and stuff like that to make the walls look a bit dirty. Although that won't work because we've got diorite as the floor, so you look a bit too much of the same. Hmm. Don't particularly know. I mean, we can maybe use tough. Yeah, let's make a room out of tough and see how it looks. Okay, so if this is the entrance way here, we want to have our villagers in here. So I'm gonna want to have. Yeah, let's quickly get rid of this. This is kind of like a placeholder that I made as like an idea as to what I wanted the interior to be. I'm kind of imagining like a conveyor belt going across, and then I make like a little pod, like a little like fenced in area for each of the villagers around the conveyor belt. I'm gonna have to get this one approved by Andy, seeing as he's currently working for a warehouse company. I'm gonna need to get everything forklift certified. Get everything safety checked and whatnot. Right, I need a greyish block that looks like it belongs on a conveyor belt. Oh, actually, maybe if I use polished tuff and then we put rails on top of it. Do we have any rails anywhere? Or just iron? 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 Uh, oh, iron. Yes. Right, let's have a look how this looks. We're going to try it with regular tuff first. I think I'm probably going to need to put like... Hmm. I mean, that definitely has the right look to it. But I feel like I'm missing things on the sides here. What if I used the new pale oak? Well, I'll say it's new. It's more new to me, not new to the game. Yes. Okay, yes, that looks good. I like that. Right, before we carry on, let's get a crafting table down here. So I'd have to keep running backwards and forwards. Actually, maybe I should do it out of birch, because birch would be slightly cheaper. I don't have any renewable resources for pale oak yet, because I haven't found any saplings. I've only bought some from a trader. Eh. I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look terrible, but this definitely looks better. Okay, I'm just going to have to hope that either A, I've got enough payload, or B, we get a wandering trader spawn in. Okay, Smudge. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do. No. Okay, are we gonna have to get rid of these first? I did want to have a minecart here for the villagers to sit in so that they don't move away. Actually, I suppose we still can. Like, if I make a minecart real quick. Minecart. Okay, so if I nudge that off and then move it here? Yes. And then the villagers won't be able to move around. And I can place, their station just behind with a bed so that they still have access to reset their trades. That works. Okay. Now, time for the slightly tricky part. I want to move a villager into there just to see how he looks. Right. You. Get in the boat. Now that I think about it, a British person saying that can be taken the wrong way. Especially in modern context. If you don't understand what I mean, brilliant. You are blessed with innocence. Right, Mr. Villager. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna need you to get in to the minecart. Oh, we can't push the boat into it, crap. Um, right, get it. Now. Right, we're gonna try this one again. I need you in the minecart. I'm gonna need to block him in around the minecart, aren't I? Maybe it'd be a good idea to put the villagers in the minecarts first before I place the minecarts down here. Right. Get out the boat. Yes. Okay. So now he's there. That looks good. You walk in and you see a conveyor belt. He's here. And then I'm going to be able to hide his bed and everything like back here where you can't see. Perfect. That actually works out really well. Right, let's go ahead and grab a brewing stand and a bed for this guy. so that he's got access to a brewing stand and a bed. And then we can kind of like tuck this away, if you don't mind moving. You can tuck that away there, and then... Ah. Well, there is a slight issue. Oh wait, what if I dig it down one? So that it's a tiny bit more hidden? That does work, but we do now also have the issue of exposed dirt. But you can't see anything from this side, and that's what I care about. Right, so now, um, is there a way to make copper fences? I don't know why, but I've just had to mine like a copper fence, but I don't know. Hold up. Uh, right. Yes. Okay. Oh, but they're gonna go green. Ah well. And now I'm gonna need to make a barrel. Barrel. Uh, doop. And barrel. Right, let's see how my idea in my head looks. I've got an idea to make it like a cage out of trapdoors. So that it looks like there's like a pallet behind this guy. Yes. I like this. I like it. Although a health inspector would not like this very much. Right, and then place a barrel in here. So that it looks like it's a box in there. Yes. And then if I place this on top, it looks like the barcode things we have on top of them to say where the thing's going. I like this. Right. Yeah, I'm using my work experience to build in Minecraft. Oh no, I've moved him in. Crap. Um, out. Out. Get out. Thank you. Right. So it looks like there's like a pallet behind him. Not a pallet, like a cage behind him with some some boxes in. There we go. I like that. And now I can come up to this guy, trade with him. He's able to reset his trades. That's not visible from this side. Perfect. Right. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is obviously fix, like sort out the rest of the thing, and also we're going to need to make a thing going overhead to make it look like there is like an overhead conveyor. Which also will kind of act as like a natural distraction away from the like a natural distraction away from like this little hole here. Right, I'm gonna need to get up there so I can place down the rails. I'm also going to need to place down a chest in here so that I can manage a bit of inventory while I'm here. Right. Um, right, save a bit of resources. I'm actually going to have nothing on this side because you don't really see that side at all. And also, this other side only exists for health and safety reasons, which we don't care about the health and safety of the villagers. Yes, I'm talking about you. You're the worker. Health and safety doesn't matter. You just throw things on. Right. I'm gonna need a few more rails. Rails? Rails? Rails. Right, then place all these down. I'm actually gonna need to move these back a bit. Because they need to have a bit of support holding them up, otherwise they just kind of look strange. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, um, to make this look a bit more legit, I wouldn't be able to put this going over his head. Because for health and safety reasons, that wouldn't make any sense. Right, then you need to come this way. Hey. Oh, can I not place it on there? Um. Right, what can I place on here instead that looks like a rail? Like a conveyor rail. Um. Maybe a bamboo line? Like a bamboo trapdoor? I'm also about to run out of fireworks. Ow. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this while I'm here. Because it doesn't at all fit with the idea of the build I've got going now. In the image I had in my head, it would have worked, but now it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I feel like when Andy comes into the stream, he's going to look at this and he's going to go, "What the fuck? I just got away from this place. I don't want to be seeing it in Minecraft." Right, a torch. We're going to need to get some light back here. Um, I'm not actually sure how we're going to do some light here. Can I maybe... Aha! Okay, I can hide the torches back behind the counters here. Can I place it here? Oh, that's even better. Okay, so we can hide it behind where the villagers are standing. You know, he might have a very warm, lit on fire um, clothing. But I'm sure he's happy. You're happy to be working here, aren't you? Say yes. Thank you. They're a month. Oh, for God's sake, they're on the roof, aren't they? If I turn around, there's going to be a load of mobs on the roof. Well, maybe not. Where are they then? Oh, they're just outside the walls. Right, that works. Oh, I just thought as well. Um, if I place down some birch fences here, that looks like a crate, right? Like a pallet? And then if I put down some pressure plates, and then place down a barrel? Barrel? Uh, I forgot to say I need slabs going, don't I? Oh, there we go. We've got a parcel on a pallet, and we've got this guy organising his crate that's slowly turning green. Oh yes, and only the most key part of a warehouse factory, a random child running about the place. On a donkey. You can't forget the donkey. The donkey is crucial for morale. Right. So now we're going to need to get in each villager in a spot here in a minecart, which, now that I think about it, I don't think I have the iron. I don't think I have the iron for this. Like, we're going to need roughly about 10 minecarts. Probably a lot more eventually. So 50 iron, plus all the extra iron required to make rails to transport them. Yeah, we don't have... God damn it, I'm gonna need to go for an iron. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go for an iron hunt. And hello, by the way, Sweet Grief. Welcome to the stream, mate. Alright, let's get ourselves some torches then, and get ourselves a load of iron. Oh, I've been stupid. Where did I? Oh, there's some torches, but I did want some wood to take with me. Well, looks like we're going over to the bamboo pile. And hopefully, while we're at it, we can find a cave to get some creepers. Until I finish this build, I won't be able to make a creeper farm just yet. Which is the slightly annoying part. Right. Time to get some iron. Thank you, Sweet Grief. So yeah, in case you're wondering what we're doing, I'm currently building basically like a villager trading hall. I am to house all my villagers. Oh, is it you, Char? Okay. Oh, you could not be. I don't know. What do you mean you got logged out of your other one? How did you just get logged out? And more importantly, why can't you just sign in? Like, what, have you just done yourself over with no password? Not really. A bit cringe, I can't lie. You don't half love putting yourself in impossible situations. What would you to do if your laptop was to break? Like, you now no longer have access to your account. But yeah, for anyone who is now, though, um, I am currently, like, in between recording a new episode. Because usually I would do all these as, like, a live stream and stuff like that, but I've decided I'm going to start doing Minecraft as, like, an episode series on my channel. So right now I'm just streaming me getting, the basic foundations down as to what I want it to look like, and also gathering the resources required. But yeah, to be honest though, I don't really know why I've suddenly got the urge to play Minecraft. Like, I kind of just wanted to go back to something familiar, I guess. Like something that's like doesn't require a lot of brain power, and I can just kind of sit back. Ow. Not particularly, Char, because I've always watched Minecraft videos on the side as well. Like even when I haven't played the game. Like I always watch Hermitcraft. Whenever like some of the hermits that I watch upload. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't here for diamonds, but I guess I'll take it. I've still got time yet before you come home, Joe. I thought you would have learned by now. I don't like, yeah, rush myself to do things. You said you'd be back home at 6. God, I'm currently stuck on half a heart. Can I at least regen? Yeah, okay. I mean, you did say to me, Charlie, that you'd be home at 6. Well, eh, I believe this way is the exit. Why, well have you done now? What about them? Yeah, what about your areas, Joe? Well, I haven't found the exit, but I've at least found an interesting part of the cave. Okay, sure. Well, I do apologize, guys. You won't be able to see anything at all. Like, you'll probably just see my hands whilst I am digging out. That is if at all you see that. Because I know with YouTube's compression, like, it is absolutely terrible for trying to see things in the dark. Like, all shades of black gets, like, kind of mixed into one. Oh, I've just come up right next to my factory. Right, I'm gonna need to go find a different cave. In the meantime, time to sleep. It is possibly the most cringe account you've ever made, Char. So I can't say I exactly enjoyed. Right, time to go find the new cave. Or at least find some iron. Maybe not that you're a gay furry, because you're not a furry. And also, how are you gay? You're literally with me. Yeah, that's a no. You know, I just realised as well, all the schools are on holiday, aren't they? So maybe if I try and be a bit more consistent for the next few weeks, I can get like, a bit more traffic coming through the channel. Maybe. I can't say I can exactly look at DMs right now, Joe. So you'll be waiting until like after stream. Yeah, well, you'll be having to show me either when you get home or when stream ends, whichever one happens first. So I literally just said I can't. Customer assaulted wife in shop. Why, in one of our shops or like one that's a good distance away? I'm not going to question why you find that funny, Char, but okay. Zombie, zombie, creeper, creeper. Oh. Right, time to get creative. Is that you on another account by chance, Char, or is that actually a new viewer? Hello, anyway. School. It looks like the type of name that you would put, like on an account. Random diamond. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, for anyone who's just joining us though, I'm currently in need of a load of iron, and the need for the iron is my villager trading call. In order to keep the villagers, um, staying where I want them to be, while maintaining like a visually pleasing area, I need to use some minecarts. I suppose a boat would work, but it's like very bulky and compared to a minecart, so I've literally got no building space around it. Whereas I kind of need to try and keep it a bit like compact a little bit. You can't attach a villager to a rope. You can't, Joe. Right, there's a jungle. I suppose maybe the jungle will have a cave. Maybe. Oh, cave. Kayava. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Creeper? Where did he go? Oh, hello. Ow. Which one? And hello, Timo. But the one who always gets a cup of tea from us, Joe? Or someone else? We got a bit ew, Timo. Yeah, it makes me wonder if that last person was Timo, but he accidentally logged onto an alt account. I mean, to be honest, it would make sense. Definitely. Oh yeah, by the way, Timo, Sweet Grief is Char. She's locked herself out of her mod account because she is intelligent. Charlotte is a strong, independent woman that gets herself into loads of trouble and then requires a man. I mean, if you want me to, Timo. Probably would be a good idea, though. Yeah, for survivability. By the way, Timo, how's the weather in the Netherlands right now? Because here in the UK, it is, at the very least where I am, absolutely freezing. Like, it's went from being absolutely cooking to basically negative. Cloudy. Uh, yeah, cloudy for us as well. How am I cold? Charlie, it's went from being extremely humid and hot to like being cold and dry, like in the matter of a few days. If you compare the two weathers, like this is absolutely freezing temperatures. Now here in the UK, we've been jumping between 24 and 28, whilst having like really high humidity. Yeah, one thing I do find funny as well, what we do here in the UK. I'm not sure if it's just us specific, but on our weather apps, um, there is two types of temperatures that are displayed to you. There's one where it says like, oh yeah, here's the actual temperature, and it says like, oh yeah, the temperature is 24 degrees, and then it has the humidity percentage, and then there's another number which says this is what the temperature feels like because of humidity. I know it's funny during the summer months because like you see it says like, oh yeah, the temperature is 24 degrees, humidity like I don't know 30%, something like that, whatever high number of humidity is, and feels like 32 degrees. Well, there was one the other day when it was 28, and it said it feels like 34. Oh, great. 100% humidity, Timo. You would be dead. You know, that is actually a fun fact, by the way. In the near future, like when I say the near future, I mean in about 20 to 40 years' time, there is a really high possibility that the humidity in the air in certain countries could become so high that people will literally die of heat stroke despite it only being 14 degrees Celsius. I believe it's mostly northern China, which is at risk in the future. Yeah, because the humidity becomes so high that your body is unable to sweat enough in order to decrease your body temperature. Like, I think it's something like I think it's 60% of all body heat gets dispersed through like sweating, and that's why we get affected by humidity a lot more than other animals. So if the humidity actually becomes too high, we are unable to cool ourselves down through sweating. So we will either dehydrate to death because we are literally a flowing river, or um, we will quite literally boil. And I remember it saying that it's mostly like northern China and southern Mongolia, which is the main spots that they're looking into to potentially be at risk for this in about 30 to 40 years' time. Like, it's not something they're 1000% certain on will happen. It's something in theory they say will happen. You know, it's not something where it's like, oh yeah, this is going to happen on this date. It's more like Haley's comet will pass by once every 6,000 years or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, like, what's it called? Exactly what I read, because it was a while ago that I saw it. I just remember hearing that, like, in northern China, there is a risk in the future that they could literally boil to death if the humidity gets too high with global warming. I have got myself lost. Nah, Timo, it's gonna be Project Hamilton. You know, we're gonna be teaching him where the best friends are at. We're gonna be teaching him, you know, how to get himself a Roscoe. We're gonna be displaying to him the almighty Ferrari tactics, teaching him where not to park in the pit lane, like he did in 2013. You know, quickly off subject, I was actually really disappointed when I was younger as to like the cost of motorsport and stuff like that. Because when I was about 11, um, I went on a school trip to a go kart track. I did, and after that, I was kind of just like, oh yeah, I want to give this a try. And because of the cost and everything, my parents just said, "Fuck no." Yeah, my parents quite literally just said, "Fuck no, here's a 3DS." That's a lot cheaper. We'll get you a Pokemon game for £30 every Christmas. I mean, at least from memory as well. I was actually the fastest person, like in my class, that went on the school trip. Because despite the fact that the teachers got given a higher, performance engine and everything, Jesus Christ, that is a tall. What on earth did they give this thing? Mate, this pillager tower has definitely taken the blue pill. Ah! No! No! Well, that was a bit close. But yeah, as I was saying though, from memory, I was actually the fastest person um, that was there at the school trip. Because despite the fact that my teachers were like in a higher power engine, they were like a bit cautious to go quick through the corners and stuff like that. Whereas you just had me just like absolutely fucking sending it into every corner. I mean, I did the absolute like cleanest overtake down the inside of one of my teachers. That's one thing I definitely remember. Oh, some iron. And a goat horn. Wait, which one's this? Oh, it's this one. This one's actually my favourite horn. Wait, is that just... You can't hear it? Can't hear what? You can't hear the horn? Man, that's a bit weird. Okay. I have no idea why. Just randomly come across a pro. Yeah, 'cause why not, Timo? You know, little Barry, um, who's getting his iRacing paid for by his father's trust fund. Every now and then, he needs to be fixed. Don't think we have any game sound? The fuck? I mean, I can put everything on maximum volume and then turn down my own audio. There we go, is that better? Because I've adjusted my audio so it's still the same for me, but it's going to be a lot louder for you guys. Is it much louder than me, though? Like, is this way louder than me? Or am I still louder than the game? Louder than the game? Okay. But right, we're going back home anyway. Vandal into his... Okay. Sorry, if I do that, we will very quickly have no viewers on the stream. Yeah, Demo, little Bobby who's having his iRacing subscription paid for by his dad's trust fund and retirement fund. You know, he needs to every now and then be humbled. Oh, hello. What saplings do you have? You haven't got any saplings. Yeah, I'm good. I would rather not. I mean, yeah, I would get money, but I would also have no morals. Like... Almost done. Okay, Timo. Don't give me that look. You look the other way. You remember where this sword has been. So don't test me. I don't know what's got this villager so intensely looking at me. Wait, why are you staring at me so intensely? I'll be keeping that for later. Hello, Cameron. Welcome to the stream, mate. Right. Now then, we can get to work on the other thing. And okay, job. Right, we need minecart rails. Yeah, if ever there's enough interest, I would actually, you know, like make a realm again. Because I did used to have one in the past, like a long time ago. But Minecraft kept breaking, so I was just kind of like, what's the point in having a realm if I can't even play on it myself? Right, you, go in. In you go. Thank you. You go that way. You. Come along. You know. Fine then, you. Come along. You with me. No. Up. Get up. Into the minecart. Thank you. You. That way. You. Get up. Try, if you ever get access to your main accounts again, then yes. You can easily be mobbed there. But right now, you've screwed yourself over. Right, you. That way. Why are you coming back this way? Wait, what? We're actually gonna need to sleep before these guys start dying to zombies. Right. Who's next? You. In you go. Yes. Oh, never mind. You. In you go. I said. In you go. Yes, thank you. You. No, 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 no. You. Back the way you went. Back, back, back. No, no. God damn it. Yes. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. 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 Alright, let's get these guys into position then. Yeah, what's up, Joe? Alright, let's move all these guys out of the way. I mean, you're not going to be playing on it tonight, are you? So, like, you'll be fine. Oh, for God's sake! No! Come back! Stop! Back this way! Bloody guy's trying to run away. You are not going to get out of work, mister. You belong to the factory now. The villagers yearn for the factory. Great! Let's get myself some copper so that we can get the villagers in place. Come on. I know we've got copper somewhere. I literally had, like, 15 tons of the thing. Did I put it in a random shulker? I mean, there's a bit. Are you telling me I'm going to need to go back mining again for copper? I can't just make things simple for myself, can I? I mean, at least I got plenty of iron. Right. Doop. Doop. And then doop. Doop. No. I said doop. There we go. Doop 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 doop. I guess we just won't have a top on the cage for now. Right. Barrel. We're gonna need to do a mining trip for some copper. Oh, they're factory workers now, Charles. Right, let's make a little opening. Yeah, I'm peacefully negotiating. You know, in the same way that people peacefully protest, I am peacefully reallocating their job titles. So, in other words, communism. Child, that is how you get a kid bullied. That is 1000% how you get your child to be bullied. Why are you a fisherman?
Huh?
No one wants you to be a fisherman. Why are you a blacksmith?
Huh? Huh?
Right, the minecarts can go back the way they came. Right. There's your workstation. There's your bed. Not that you'll be able to use it. And then for the next guy... Oh, actually. Right, next guy, workstation. Bed. I just realised I placed this guy's bed too far back. Right. Workstation. Bed. Yeah, child, that's how you get your kid to be bullied. That's why. Like, unless that kid becomes a racing driver, he's going to get ferociously bullied. And I hate to say it, but we very much do not have enough money for him to become a racing driver. Oh, a cat. Hello. Oh, it's a jellycat. Yeah, you can stay in the minecart. Until we get some fish. We can get some fish for you. I've actually kind of wanted to get a jellycat, I can't lie. Well, I've been waiting for one to spawn. Fish? Can it be any kind of fish, or does it have to be regular fish? I'm guessing it can be any kind of fish, but just in case, I'm going to get a variety. Yeah, that's the professional. Smudge? Cod or salmon? Both. Damn it, he wants more. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly how my cat Garfield used to look. Whenever I was younger and I used to play Minecraft, I always used to... at the time, the only way you could get a cat is through taming ocelots, and then they would turn into a regular cat. And so all the time, I would just be taming cats over and over again, like taming ocelots, until eventually I got a ginger one. And then as soon as I got a ginger one, I would get a name tag and put it as Garfield. I mean, I don't really need to make one, Joel. All I need to do is, like, you know, put this on multiplayer. I don't particularly want to go through all the crap again. Of, you know, people randomly logging on and griefing and whatnot. And stealing shit. Yeah, if I was to make... Oh, come on! How many fish do you need? I just gave you 11. Smudge, how many fish do I need to give you in order to tame you? Not that many. He isn't trapped. So I've seen people tame cats in this exact type of way before. So unless for whatever reason they've introduced the cat taming update. Like, do you realise how much of a pain in the arse it's going to be to try and tame a cat in that way? I mean, either way, I'm getting a load of bones, which I do actually need for white concrete. I mean, I've been asking the professional on what kind of salmon and how much salmon he wants. So, unless they're trying to say to me that Smudge is not a professional on what kind of fish cats eat, he has. In his cat pouches, they have different kinds of meats, like the mixed meat ones that we get them. And they can have all sorts, like salmon, chicken, poultry. He hasn't had salmon on its own, no, but he has had salmon in his pouches. uh, Smudge, what university did you go to? The University of Sleeping Cat, apparently. Consider this a warning. Where did I put my emeralds? Emerald? Emerald? Emeralds? Where the fuck did I put my emeralds? Emeralds? What? I've got literally 50 emeralds somewhere and I have no idea what I've done with them. Did I put them over here? Oh. I have found the emeralds. My chests are very organised, I'll have you know. Gunpowder. That's all I'm actually useful for, gunpowder. Right. Cato. There we go. Cato. Oh, hello.
Huh?
Are you a brand new one? No, you're very trained. Okay. In you go then, good sir. You know, now that I think about it, Smudge does actually look like a jellycat, but he doesn't have the ears. You know, he doesn't have the flat ears that Good Times with Scar's cat Jelly does. Right, you. I'm going to need to give him a bit more space. Right. You sit down there. Right, there we go. Now, next one. You know, I think the more difficult part is going to be getting the rich people into here. You know, because these are the workers. These are the guys who You know, they accept the gold and they put them on the conveyors and everything like that. Send them upstairs to the rich people known as the book traders.
Huh? Huh?
Speaking of which, all of your trades are fully unlocked, right?
Huh?
I mean, some of them are missing full trades, but it's quickly locking your trades.
Huh?
This is one thing I do like about these villages as well. We have got our gold farm over there, which we can use to trade with these guys. Now that I think about it, I can actually set it up now so that my gold gets transported over to here. Because it wouldn't actually be that difficult. Like, it would just require, like, a passageway which goes underneath the river here to, like, pop up. So it wouldn't actually be too difficult. Right, anyway. You, good sir. Locking your trade. What time is it, actually? I just thought I hadn't checked the time in a while. Right, thank you. Oh yeah, one thing you guys will notice, I have hidden the torches that brighten this place up underneath the villagers. Which, now that I think about it, I have literally given them great balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! Right, so far we've had the beds to the left of the villagers, so if I just keep to this system, it should all line up correctly. Yeah, this Jellycat really is like Smudge. Constantly having a word. Yeah, you can't lie to anyone. Whenever I'm not streaming and whenever there's no one around, you're a talkative bastard, aren't you? Constantly chatting your way up to me. Yeah. He knows I'm talking about him. Well, no shit, they exist, Char. I mean, sure, they might be a bit more rarer because, you know, that's the way genetics work. Wait, have I put these guys too close together? I don't know why, but I'm thinking, have I put them too close together? You know what? No, I actually haven't. I've actually done it perfect. But yeah, Char, I was actually saying to chat earlier, when Andy comes into the stream and sees what I've built, he's going to be thinking to himself, fucking hell, I've only just got out of this place. You know, I'm supposed to be at home, not at work. Right, you, scoot. Thank you. Right, so far, this is actually looking pretty decent. You know, these guys have all got their little crates behind them. You know, we've got a little pallet in the corner here. Eh. And okay, chap. Right. Right, so you guys have all got your crates so far. Surprisingly, yours actually hasn't turned green yet. That is very surprising. Right, for now, we're not going to need this again for like a little bit. So I'm just going to get rid of all the rails. I was about to say, where's my paper? Yeah, I just thought one thing that'd be funny as well is having a like a main office room, you know, for the head boss of the place, and he's just got like emeralds and gold flowing out of his eyeballs, whereas all the rest of them are just, you know, locked in. They're completely trapped in their little cubicles. Right, have I got all the iron out of this? There we go. Right, so now that we've done that, we're still going to need a lot more, like, sand and gravel. So I'm actually going to need to go hunting a bit for, like, a desert and, like, a large gravel patch. You know, now that I think about it, if I actually was to have my chest, like, organized, I would probably have, like, a good, maybe a double chest worth of inventory space. Like, extra. And, like, I'll be able to clear out a double chest and, like, not have it here anymore. Right. Let's quickly repair my tools, and then we'll repair my shovel. Clear out a shulker, and then be on my way to find us a brand new area to get ourselves some concrete and whatnot. Right, repair my shovel. You good, sirs? What type of long distance, like, villager breeding is this? What, is this just socially distancing villager breeder or something? Right, that'll be good enough. I should be able to get enough use out of this. So, let's go. We need to find a desert, and we need to find a, what's it called? A gravel mountain. I actually want to go positive on the X coordinate. While we're looking as well, we need to also find a pale oak forest, so we can get some pale oak saplings. Because that is one thing we really need, because it is such a good type of woods now to build out of. Oh yeah, and some of you guys can see, like, why I am so far out from my world spawn. This tundra that you're seeing here is like 3,000 blocks across in every coordinate direction. like around there, like 2,000 blocks out in every coordinate direction from 0, 0. Which is why I just kind of gave up and just said, yeah, screw it, I can't be bothered for this. I mean, at least I've found an Ice Peaks biome straight away, so I don't need to bother hunting for some blue ice and whatnot. But it is absolutely terrible for trying to find us some actually good biomes. Hold up, is that a gravel? Is that like a little gravel hill? Eh. I mean, there is a good amount of gravel here, but it's not quite what we're after. Like, I'm after an absolutely humongous gravel patch. Just bear in mind, by the way, guys, that I did first enter this tundra at minus 2,000, minus 2,000. And about 3,000 blocks later, I'm still going. Yeah, not a very spawn-friendly world, this wasn't. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea how I actually survived in the early stages of this world. Oh, I just found. An underwater ruin? Okay. Well, that's an achievement, I guess. I didn't know I needed that achievement, but I've got the achievement. Is this gravel? I mean, this is actually what we needed. So I'm actually going to save this. And then we can get to work on filling up another shulker. Right. Shotgun. And shovel goes brrrt. Find gravel and shovel goes brrrt. Yeah, this is actually going to make life like a million times easier for myself when it comes to finishing off the build. Because I do kind of need to get it finished off today so that I can put it all together and then upload the video tomorrow. It's either that or I upload the video where the build is still half complete. Which I do suppose wouldn't be too bad. Like, you know, it's a good sized build. Like, it's not in any way small. But I just find it a bit annoying to leave something half done. I much prefer getting everything 100% completed before I like move on to something else. But I do suppose with the scale of the build, it's not really... What's the word I'm after here? Not really that feasible to set myself that kind of target. Yeah, I do need to be a bit realistic here. I mean, this is definitely, though, like a really good gravel patch. I reckon this can keep me supplied for, like, a good amount of builds before I need to find a brand new one. Right, just need to get one more line worth of gravel. Like 9 more stacks of 64. Although I do find it a bit annoying with all these random bits of dirt. If you want some of these bits of dirt, I would consider it like a perfect gravel patch. But no, there always has to be a downside, I guess. Yeah, one thing I do definitely want to aim for, like, I've kind of said to myself recently, is I definitely want to eventually, like, get to the point where YouTube is, you know, making me some money. So that I can take it, like, a lot more seriously and upload a lot more often. I know it's a bit like, you know, out of nowhere really, but it's definitely one thing I'm trying to do. Because it would just make life 10 times easier for me when it comes to, like, streaming and everything like that. And uploading videos. I don't know if it's just me as well, like, being a bit... What's the word here? Like, coping, I guess? But I feel like if I was to have a bit of a financial incentive from YouTube to, like, upload and everything like that, you know, from ad revenue, then I would take it, like, 10 times more with effort. Oh, this is back where I started. Yeah, this is where I started, like, in the very first stream. Yeah, because here's my nether portal that I made. And then... this would be the village. Is this the village? Or is it a village? No, it's not the village. It's a... I was thinking, is it the village which had the stronghold in? But it's not. I'm actually going to need to go back into my streams and find out where the stronghold was. So that if I ever want to go back to the end, I can. Also, I probably should have brought some paper with me. Oh, speaking of paper. Ask and you shall receive. The Minecraft gods have just spawned in some paper for me. There we go. There we go, 12 more fireworks. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going in this direction until we eventually find ourselves some what's it called, some mainland rather than ice. Mate, I've been going now for roughly about 4,000, 5,000 blocks, and I am still inside of this flipping tundra. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but I hate my neighbour's kids so much. Like, my neighbour, like one of my neighbours across the road, they say they're banging on the glass of their house, and it sounds like someone's knocking on your glass, like to get your attention. You know, when, say, if someone's knocking on your door, and they sometimes knock on the glass if it's important. Like, it sounds like that, and it's really annoying when they do it. Because I'm here thinking to myself, like, oh fuck, have we got debt collectors or something like that? Like, if we've got to pay something. But no, it's just the neighbour's kid across the road fucking banging on the glass with their teeth. Well, we're finally out of the tundra, I think. It only took about 5,000 blocks and a whole new ocean. But we have found a brand new biome. We are over 6,000 blocks from home as well. So, we best find a pale oak forest and a desert in all this. Otherwise, I'm going to be quite upset. I mean, this is the right type of... Hey! There we go! I was about to say, this is the right type of biome. Oh no, the creeking's nearby. This is actually my first time encountering you. So I am a bit unsure how to find your heart. Is that it? Okay, that was a bit easier than I thought. Ah! Mate, I thought I was dead then. Right, as long as we can get ourselves, I'd say 12 saplings, then I'm happy to just get out of here. I want to complain as well, we're getting, fuck's sake! As I was saying before I keep getting rudely interrupted by a flipping terrorist. That's the second time I've been blown up now. Oh yeah, I forgot about the resin clumps. What do I do with these? Does anyone know? Like, are these, like, useful for any crafting recipes? Because I don't actually know. I'm probably going to end up having to go and cubicle. You know, I was about to say something like really like old of me. I was gonna go back in my day. We used to have to go on Google to find out how things worked. Hello, Joe.
Right, Smudge, I'm shutting the door.
Yeah, Charles just got back. She is.
Little shit, no. You have eaten. Back off.
Oh no, as you can see on the floor, he's ate one of my sandwiches as well.
Why the fuck? Yeah, so was the fly.
I left the room for like literally a second, and then he fucking dived his head in. So I was like, screw it, then you can both have it.
I think it can see either under the bed or out the room.
Okay, where's it? He might not rustle in the bag next to my head.
I bought them off a dealer. H. The H in the floor.
Where do I have all my... Is there not any saplings dropped?
These ones with saplings take ages. Like
Oh, for fuck's sake! That's the third one! Well, that's 4. Can I hit this guy? Thank you. Well, I've only got 6 saplings. There is a creaking nearby, and I have no idea where. Like another one. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like pretend that I'm not hearing creaking.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Could have told me they ran out of food.
I did.
You did, you said they ran out of food. Okay.
Right, there we go. There's 9 saplings. Right, save these coordinates if we ever need to come back, and off we go. Let's throw out all the useless stuff. I don't know what resin clumps are meant to do, so I'm just going to keep them on me just in case. They're important. Because for all I know, they could have a really good crafting recipe.
Fuck's sake. Smudge. Come on.
I believe Timo is... either Timo's really far behind on the stream because he paused, or Timo is just now able to type. Oh, speaking of jungles, there's another one. No, that'd be Char. After changing her name like 500 times. I haven't actually seen Milkshake in a while, so I hope my guy is doing alright. Oh! There is loads of iron here. It might be a bit late to have loads of iron now, but you know, I'll certainly take it. I don't happen to have another shulker box in my ender chest, do I? No. But I can put away a load of items, so I'm not having to carry them around. I'm sure he's probably, like, you know, looked at the streams a few times to see, you know, what's going on. But I don't think he's ever typed. It's either that or he's lost access to, like, his account altogether. And so he's just never knew that we streamed again, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I hope the guy's doing alright. Oh, he removed his Discord, did he? Okay. I don't know then. I mean, maybe if, like, he removed his Discord and everything like that, maybe that means, like, he decided to move on to a new chapter of his life and everything like that. Okay, Smudge, thank you for your input. Because, you know, sometimes people do, like, delete old things in their lives when they're moving on to new chapters and stuff like that. So, like, maybe that's what he did there. Because I do remember he did have a few... What are you on about, Timo? What's that meant to mean? Oh, you mean Charles should sort out my chest? Yeah, you should. Yeah, Charles, I'll put the world on public just for you, so you can go ahead and sort out the chests.
I am now a slave.
Although you can wait until later on.
It's better. I'm bored. These ones are yours.
What one is what?
There you go. Enjoy.
Put them down somewhere. I haven't got any space.
And I've got the nice ones. You have the ones that smell like this.
Okay. Oh wait, isn't this Calcite?
Calcite.
Why is it here?
If it's in a mountain, you sometimes do get them on if it's a snow mountain or mountain thing.
Okay.
That gives me fucking PlayStation fucking updates.
Your games probably will, but your PlayStation won't. Or it shouldn't. So your games on your PlayStation will need updating, but your PlayStation probably won't.
Sit up. Sit up.
What do you want, Dave?
Stop using my chair as a wardrobe.
Well, maybe if the wardrobe wasn't always broken, I wouldn't need to.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned while living with Char. Whenever you live with Char, she buys the most
I didn't buy it.
ludicrous shit that never works.
Heck off, don't blame me. I didn't fucking buy it. My grandparent bought it.
Well, either way, we've got a wardrobe which doesn't open.
Yeah,
Like-
I blame you.
It's no longer a wardrobe, it's a fucking safe.
You broke it.
It's basically a vault.
Wasn't you the one who broke it?
Well, I don't know how I've apparently broken it, because all I did was open and close.
Exactly. You can't just open and close it.
Then what the fuck are you meant to do with a wardrobe? Fucking open, close, and swing on it.
It's for show. Right. Come here, chips. Yeah, nice, look, this is my dinner.
I don't have a dinner.
Yeah, look, turn around.
Well, that's a good amount of iron. Anyway,
Days never finish, master got me work.
back on with what we was doing. Right, onwards. We need to find ourselves a desert. We have been looking for a long time. Can't lie. Like, I feel like I've found every single biome apart from a desert. Mate, you're kidding me? I found another fucking tundra. Although I did just spot. Hello. Not you. Or you. Or you. Hello. Thank you. And sure, I'll take a hoe. A golden hoe. Oh, creeper. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Please give me gunpowder. Thank you. I believe you had a friend. Yes, I would like to phone a creeper friend. I'm actually starting to run out of food, I can't lie. I slightly underestimated how much food I'll be using during this journey. Man, why am I finding so many jungles? Like, I found loads of jungles, but I found literally no deserts. Like, I've even found a cherry forest. I mean, hell, I've even found a mesa biome in this world before I found a desert. Which, you can't actually use red sand, I don't believe, for concrete, which is depressing. Like, typically a desert is one of the easiest biomes to find. You know what, screw it. We're going over to negative coordinates, so the journey back home is slightly easier whilst we're hunting. Hello, creeper! I probably will end up finding a mushroom island before I fucking find a desert at this rate. Creeper! Danko. And your friend. Creeper friend, give me your gunpowder. Creeper friend? Okay, he gone. He did. So I said I won't be able to yet, and you'll have to later because I can't do it whilst I'm on the world. And even if I was to, I would have to help you get over to where my house is. Because, as I've said many times, like, there is a tundra that is 2,000 blocks out in every direction. I don't know how you've managed to miss all these obvious things I've said many times in the stream. I'm very surprised that creeper is actually cooperating right now and he hasn't jumped on my face. Hello? I mean, I've said it loads of times in the past as well, Char. I suppose it just goes to show how good your memory is. Oh, hello. See, I found another one! I found another bloody pale oak forest. I didn't drop that, did I? No. Hello, villagers. I am here to take all of your wheat. Unless you've got a farmer that sells bread, in which case then I will happily trade with you. Hello?
Huh?
Hey! My guy. Give me the bread. Thank you. Now I will be on my way. After I finish taking your bread. Just because you was nice, I will leave the rest of the village alone. You know, I should probably just keep some blocks on hand so that I can grab the gold. Grab the gold. Take the gold. Move over. Ow. Place to Around the gold, take the gold. Chest, take the gold. Thank you very much. Oh great, a Podzol Redwoods Forest. Oh, for God's sake! There's a bloody tundra right there. Hopefully I can go around it. What do you mean it feels weird? I mean, aren't trees supposed to be standing? Unless they've been cut down. I mean, at least this one's just a snowy peak. Oh. Okay. That is a good point. I haven't actually defeated a warden yet, have I? I suppose I'll have to do that eventually. Oh, I found another ice peaks. And another bloody tundra. Like, why am I finding so many tundras and never any deserts? Have I just got the worst world in terms of, like, desert to tundra? Mate, this is probably the same one that goes from our spawn location. Like, it would actually make sense. Is that the same one, Timo, where you was, you sent us the image of you fishing and you had, like, a load of particles in front of you? Of, like, a tornado? Yes. I mean, fair enough. I mean, there is a good sand patch here, so I'll save that just in case I don't ever find a desert. I can't say I did know that, no, Joe. Oh, hello! Lodestone, obsidian, flint and steel. I mean, that village must have been absolutely hammered. A fucking hurricane running through. Right, let's see if Charles correct. Is there a... So I'm underneath a cherry blossom.
Yes, it's not always there. It's a 50-50 chance.
Okay, so I'll have a look at the one when I'm home then. Ow! I can't see where I am. Oh, there we go. There's the exit. Why is there randomly just 3 cherry trees? Nice little random island. You know, I don't know why, but I just had a random thought. Do you think the Minecraft world is round or flat? It's a block. I mean, I suppose most things do show the Minecraft world as being a cube, and the sun's a cube, the moon's a cube, so I do suppose it would be a cube. Like, going based off of the rest of the visible terrestrial bodies. By the way, I've just found my 7th jungle before I found a desert. Normally it's the opposite way around, where you find like 500 deserts before you find one jungle. By the way, the reason why I've been taking actually... I never actually picked up that flint and steel, did I? Damn it. Yeah, the reason why I've been picking up obsidian is because I want to have a... what's it called? I want to have a nether portal. So that I'm able to quickly get to and from the desert. Like by using like literally an eighth of the fireworks required. I mean, technically I'm only 10,000 blocks away from home right now. I mean, do I count this as a desert and call it a day?
No.
Yeah, this is the most disappointing desert I've ever seen. Like, it barely even qualifies as a lack of rainfall. Oh look, another pale oak forest. Another one. Why am I trying to emote? Oh yeah, I have. That's how I've got the resin clumps. I'll keep getting my hopes up whenever I see a desert. Like, whenever I see, like, a patch of sand. Like, I keep thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, this is going to be the start of a desert. No. It is definitely not the start of a desert. Like, all this as well is, like, uncharted terrain. Like, I've never loaded this in before until now. So this is just genuinely, like, how unlikely the terrain is now to spawn in a desert. Can't say I would remember, chap. No, because if I remember correctly, when that happened, I just grinded out my items again. And those are the exact same items I've got right now. Is this a desert? I'm seeing a large patch of sand. Is that a desert? I don't think it's a desert. I am screenshotting and saying... like, if I don't find another desert, I am saying that this is the one. Okay, chap. You really don't have a good memory, but okay, sure. Okay. Nah, Timo, it's just called being a human, because, like, no one's got perfect memories. Like, it's more rare to have, like, to find someone who has got a perfect memory than it is to find someone who has got dementia. So, like, you are much more likely to forget things than you are to remember everything. Charles, that's because you always forget things that were said to you 2 days ago. One day ago. You forget things that were said to you half an hour ago. I mean, bloody hell. You went to the shops the other day to get toilet paper. You came back with everything but toilet paper. I just want to find a desert. Oh, okay, Timo. I'll see you when you are back from your dinner then. Creeper! Creeper friend. And... come here. Creeper friend. Right, we go now. Surprisingly, my elytra is actually not died. I'm surprised it stayed, like, healthy. Ah, well. I mean, it's better than having the name Deirdre Mega Doo-Doo. 'Cause that's the name of a American police officer. Right, I'm saying screw it, and I'm just getting a load of sand from here. Right. I mean, it's a bit annoying that I wasn't able to find a desert, but you know. I've got the sand, I guess, now. Okay, don't go that way. Right, I'm just going to quickly reorganize my inventory so that everything doesn't get clumps together. Right, so that is roughly half a shulker box. Almost done. No, I don't want to put obsidian in there. Right. We don't need that much more sand. Although with how much we've struggled to find in the desert, I would not be complaining if I bring home extra. Right. Is that enough? Okay, we just need a bit more. Come on, 8. Right, there we are. And now, back home. This way. And I'm just going to screenshot this as well, just in case I ever need to come back. Which I definitely will. I'm not sure I need to come back today, but I will definitely need to come back eventually. Nearly home. Now we just need to go down 2,500 blocks this way. And then we should see our bigger build come into view, or at the very least our portal. Our gold farm, I should say, like the portals in our gold farm. 1,000 blocks to go. And then we will see everything come into view. Literally right here in front of us. You know, I'm surprised I haven't needed to mend my Elijah at all this journey. Like, not once have I needed to actually repair it. And here we are. Home, sweet home. Well, it's a sweet home for us, not so much for the villagers. The villagers are getting nightmares of this place. Right. Sand shulker box and gravel. Now all that's left to do is put all this iron to be smelted. You know, I should probably actually put all of that coal that I got from that journey into these. Just so that all of the coal is equal. Wait, what did you have in here? There we are. Right. Villagers, we need repair. Right, thank you for the emeralds. Let's quickly put them in there. Right, we're gonna have to go over to our gold farm real quick. Right. Make sure this is turned up. Yeah, it's just a tad bit noisy. You know, I'm going to drop down here so that the noise is a bit more bearable. Lights repaired, and just waiting for the shovel. Yeah, I'm actually going to go back up to the top real quick. So I'm going to need to turn this thing off, otherwise we're going to be flooding with pigment. Give us the XP. Right, there we go. Now it's to go turn it off. Ow. You off, you off. So yeah, I'm gonna need to actually set it up so that all the gold from this gets funneled the ground, and then over to the trading hall, so that I don't need to travel backwards and forwards between the two. Right. Right, I am going to actually end the stream here, guys. Let's quickly go to sleep first. Yeah, we are actually going to end stream here, because I've done pretty much everything I need to today. And everything else that I need doing, I can finish it off like tomorrow, and then get the video uploaded. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone for being a bit patient with all the backwards and forwards going on with the streams. I actually forgot which villages are down here. Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching anyway, and I will see you all. If not tomorrow, then I will see you all whenever I'm next available to stream. So yeah, goodbye.